Hello and welcome back to Save Ourselves, or if you're new here, then hi. I am Aparna. So, in today's video, we will be talking about why you should document your life. Now, I started getting into productivity and intentional living about 2.5 years ago, and one of the most life altering habits that I found along the way was about documenting my own life, and it has really changed the way how I see my everyday life and how I go about it. So that's what I want to address in today's video. So we'll be discussing this video in three parts. The first one is why you should document your life. The second one is about how you can document your life. And in the third aspect, we will be talking about what are all the aspects in your life that you can actually document. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, why should we even document our lives as ordinary people, just one amongst the almost 8 billion souls of this world? The purpose of documentation, at least the way it's intended in this video, is not for anyone's sake but for our own self. Documenting our lives in the ways we're about to discuss can be a powerful tool to help us get a better understanding of our lives. So, here are 5 reasons why you should document your life. Number 1 is to make memories. We are humans and prone to forgetting a few good things that happen to us. Documenting moments worth remembering as and when they come can help us keep our memories safe from the forgetfulness of our own brains. Number 2 is for reflecting on our past. When we have some sort of documentation to rely on, it helps us to reflect on our own lives with a clearer understanding of everything that has happened to us in the course of our lives. Number 3 is to know ourselves better. In order to get to know anyone or anything better, what helps the most is having more information about it. The same logic can be applied while getting to know ourselves better. The more information we have about ourselves, the more we can get to know ourselves. Number 4 is to romanticize our life. Being the main character in our own life and being the central figure in it is a helpful mindset to acquire. Taking the time and effort to document our lives lets us know that we are important and we can create our own peace around us. We can be in control. Number 5 is to plan ahead. When we have information about how we work, what works for us and what doesn't, it can help us while planning ahead. Documenting the past is in fact a way to understand the kind of future we want for ourselves. Now that we know why we should document our lives, let's look at some fun ways to actually do it. In the blog post that goes along with this video, I'm discussing the ways in which I document my life in depth. In the video, I'll be giving you some broader ideas that might be relevant to you. So if you want to know more about how I personally document my life, head over to the link in bio after you're done with this video. Number 1 is clicking photos and videos. Now this is the quickest, easiest and the most accurate way of documenting our lives because it's objective and we are documenting life as it is. Number 2 is journaling. Now there are various types of journaling that you can do. Maybe you have a bullet journal or you have a journal where you write down your thoughts, you have an art journal or you keep a travel journal to hold all your travel logs. Number 3 is time tracking. Now there are various ways to track your time. You can keep a track of your entire day or even certain parts of your life to understand how you are spending your time. Number 4 are planners. When you keep a planner for a longer time and you make to-do lists every day, you get to know what you are spending your time on and you get to know your priorities. Number 5 is addressing your future self through an annual letter or a video. Now this is a very personal touch and a very personal way of documenting your relationship with yourself. Now let's talk about the final part of this video, which is what are the aspects of your life that you can document. Number 1 is documenting your everyday life. Now you can do this through time tracking or journaling. Number 2 is documenting your hobbies or recreation. So this can be books that you read or content that you consume, food that you eat in various restaurants that you go, so on and so forth. Number 3 is travel and adventures. Now this can be done through the medium of photos, videos or travelogues and basically by documenting your travel. Number 4 is the people around you. So capturing memories with the people in your life through photos or videos or even letters can be a good aspect to document in your life. Number 5 is your self-improvement journey. So, doing this through the form of monthly goals or reflections, tracking your habits, or taking notes of your therapy sessions, these are some of the ways in which you can document your own self improvement journey. I hope that the ideas that we discussed in today's video were useful for you in some way or the other. If they were, do give this video a thumbs up and let me know your feedback in the comments below. That's very, very valuable to me. And as I mentioned earlier, the blog post that goes along with this video is linked in the description below, and as are all my socials, so don't forget to check those out. If you like the content that you see on this channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and also turn on the notifications to get notified whenever I upload. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy documenting. Bye bye.